Hey guys, we're going to be talking about if you have anxiety or gym anxiety and going into the gym being obese. Because I didn't have that. And I think that possibly the way that I think about it possibly is why. And I want to share how I think about it, and it might help you if you do have some anxiety with that, okay? So I'm going to get bundled up and we're going to go out. It's really beautiful outside today, guys. I'm going to take it on a different walk route that I normally go on. And I think you should enjoy it, okay? So let me get bundled up and I'll be with you shortly. It's a Sarah Bartelli show. So, hey guys. Yeah, so we're going to talk about if you are going into the gym and you're feeling a little bit anxious about that, or if you just have anxiety and you don't like being there. Because if you don't like exercising to begin with, that is a problem. Like, you shouldn't have to be feeling a lot of anxiety being there as well. So let's talk about that. First off, if you're feeling like you're being judged for your body for being there, I will say, if you go to my some of my outro videos, that bodybuilder guy in my videos, or in that my outro, that's my brother, the guy kissing me on the cheek. And I mean, I know his position when he sees big people in the gym is that he's kind of like he wouldn't come up to you and say anything to embarrass you and make you feel weird, but he's saying he's thinking in his head good job, way to go, he's proud of the person. But the other thing too is that I think that when you're in the gym as an obese person, I think that you forget that everyone that's in the gym, we're all living in the same world with these people. It's just you're in a building with them at this point. What makes the gym any different than you're seeing these people at McDonald's and Walmart. You know what I mean? You're seeing all these people in every other day-to-day living capacity before then. It's this is the one place where you should be proud of them seeing you. I guess that's what I think of, is that, of course, when you're getting that horrendous sugar drink at Starbucks, that's the time that the ripped up bodybuilder sees you, and you're embarrassed. But that's what I would think of, is that, of course, this is the time that he sees me, and no one sees me when I go to the gym. So I guess just think of it that way, is that we all live in the same world and we're seeing each other every other day. So why would you be ashamed now? You should want people to see you when you're at the gym because you're doing something positive for yourself. And then if it's, well, to the other thing, maybe it's too because my brother, the bodybuilder guy, is that when really when bodybuilder guys, people who are really lean, you can't really see that when they're in regular clothes. You don't really see how ripped up really lean people are unless they're in tank, you know what I mean? Unless they're in tank tops and their skin's showing, So in regular clothes, you probably wouldn't see that. So I guess that might make sense where you wouldn't notice it as much in just everyday life. Okay, so yeah, I guess think about it as that these people in the gym that you're seeing, I mean, we're all living life with them everywhere else. It's just now we're in a different building with them. I would think of that as that, in the gym, this is like the one place where you should want them to see you because you're making positive choices for yourself. And that honestly, and again, with obesity being such a like family issue, I know that if you, especially morbid obesity, I know that if you don't have like any like really like fit people in your life, I know it might be really intimidating to go into that environment. I can tell you that most of these people that this is like part of their life, they know how hard it is because they've made it a part of their life. And then when they see somebody that is 300 pounds or somebody that has a substantial amount of weight to lose, that they know how hard making that choice to come in there was. And they're not mocking you or they're not judging you. They're, applauding you. So, I would just say that is that, bodies that of people that are really fit, that doesn't just happen. So these people, they get it, I think. They also know, I think that they just understand what it takes to walk in that door to work on a change. And I just think that I just don't think that they're judging people like most of us would think. So I would ask, and just because I have a brother that is in that fit camp, so of really fit people, so I would hope that you guys don't feel like that when you see people like that. So I think that there's a lot better people out there than most of us think. I mean, just look at the obesity rating and morbid obesity stats in the world, or in the United States at least. I mean, it's touched. When you look at that, I mean, think of how many people this has touched. So chances are it's impacted most of us. So I think it's changed most of our opinions of it, hoping at least. The other thing about your anxiety about caring about what people are thinking or being judged. If you're going to be successful in this journey, that is something that you're going to have to work on, because you're going to have to get to the point of not giving a flying F about what people are thinking about you, because you're going to have to just get over it, because people are going to have lots of shit to say about lots of things. And I don't give a shit at this point what anybody has to say. Well, unless you're in my core group and you know who you are. Yeah. That's why I don't get to say the F word on my channel anymore. Thanks, Mom. My mom shut that down. She's right. It's not ladylike. But it's right. She's right. I don't get to say that anymore. But yeah, there's very few people that I care about what their thoughts are, guys. But you have to be that way. If you want to change, you have to set boundaries and not let people's opinions and certain things impact you. Fat people that have not been successful at weight loss are going to try giving you advice. For real. Okay. Yeah, how'd that work out for you? And just like, I don't know, just lots of different things. And just, if you're in the gym and you feel uncomfortable about, let's say if it's because you're out of shape or getting winded or just how hard it is, just things like that. Well, first off, I had a really awesome, he was an owner of a place that I used to go. And he used to say, or if it doesn't challenge you, it doesn't change you. And keep that in mind, guys. That goes for fitness is you never get to the end of the line with fitness. Those bodybuilder guys, if you want to keep building muscle like that, you have to keep adding and keep working at that. So keep that in mind, is that you for like weightlifting, like if it gets easy, that you have to keep adding. Like that's the issue, is that so the point of something being hard in the gym, that's the point. Like, so if your issue is that you don't know like how equipment works, and you're embarrassed or you're scared of embarrassing yourself that way, I would say ask your facility that you're going about, I think most places will have like a free, like they might have like a free training session with a trainer. And then also, if they don't have a free training session, maybe, if they don't, then ask to be, just ask to be set up with a trainer and just say, ask to, what the pricing is, but just say that like very limited, whatever your budget is, just say like for a very few amount of sessions, like, maybe like 4 sessions or something. And basically to go over like, and if you need to like have your phone or like have somebody come with to like video you like doing the stuff, basically let them know that like, listen, that you have budget constraints where you can't afford to like have them like all the time as of right now, but just say that like maybe in the future, like, definitely you'd consider it. But just say that like you're new to going to the gym and that you want to learn to have like a routine that you want to learn, and that you want to know to be set up for like some routine to do. So and then obviously learn the equipment and everything in like the proper form of like doing stuff. Because the big thing too is that you don't want to hurt yourself, because there's no point in starting like a weight loss and fitness journey to make yourself healthier if you hurt yourself. So that's the big thing that I would urge you to do too, is that make sure you're doing it like the right way so you don't end up like hurting yourself. So yeah, and I don't know if it's like I said, I don't know, like maybe you can get everything done less time, but yeah, like see maybe like whatever the minimum is, if you can get it done, and just to make sure that like see if you can get it like videoed and possibly like written down like a program. So, and then you can go back and like reference it so you know what to do without that person being there. And I think you just have to get over it too, is that I'm being honest with you, I have more gym anxiety now than I did before. Just because people are like so weird, like with how I kind of like miss being invisible. And I was never invisible because like the people that I wanted, like the people that I valued that knew me, saw me, you know? Now I just, I have like random people. I just can't believe that people think that this is like okay. Like a random old man coming up, touching my hair, telling me how beautiful it is. And I'm like, in what world is this? Do you think that it is okay to come up and touch a woman's hair? Like, in what random world is it okay to come up and touch anybody? Just like, could you just please forget that I am here again? The one thing I'm glad of is that I'm glad that I met Christian and that we both have lost 100 pounds, and that I'm really glad that I don't have to navigate like bad people, like bad men, and like bad people with their intentions. Like, I don't really like There's a lot of guys that I don't like that are just like shitbags like that. And I gotta temper guys. Like me with like some of these guys that I hate would not be good. Not good at all. Like the men in my life, like my brother, my dad, like they are very, very respectful of women and supporter of women, and they are just very, very good men. And when I see some of these like really, really disgusting, in my opinion, disgusting men, it just disgusts me. And if I was to unfortunately come cross paths with one, oh God, it wouldn't be a good day for him. So I'm trying to think of other things too if you go to the gym. I guess too, if it's just your body, like in gym clothes, well, I will link some. Well, I mean, now high-waisted stuff is in, so you don't have to worry about like your belly hanging out when you're working out. I'll link some stuff from Kohl's that I like. That it's like some leggings that have some like smoothing stuff in there. That's nice. It's got like a panel in there too. And I don't really have like, you guys know my body, like it was all in my stomach, but I was just buying them in like the plus size, you know. But if you have that like on your butt and your thighs, you can see them working very well for you. And they're affordable because you know how like Kohl's always has that stuff on sale. So I'll link it. And then just like get like t-shirts, you know. You don't have to wear like tank tops if you don't like your arms. But yes, so guys, gym anxiety. I promise you that people are not looking at you as much as you think that they are. I know it's hard not to think that way, but I promise you that they're not. You just need to get over like caring what people think about you, because it's something that you just have to deal with on this journey, because people are going to have lots of things to say to you as you go through this journey, and you'll get there. But please comment, like, and subscribe. I'd like to continue this conversation in the comments, because I know a lot of us have probably experienced things in the gym as we go through this journey. So please, like I said, let's continue this conversation, okay? Thanks, guys. Bye. Like, I'm in a constant state of looking kind of like a frumpy mess at times, but whatever. Doing the best I can, guys. I'm losing sight 'cause I am falling. I'm so deep down, and it's not a lie that I die. I can't hide what this is. Yeah, I keep drowning in those blue eyes, and you can tell me all of your lies. I will put out all of the fire if it gets too dark. I'll be your light. Be your light. I'll be your light. If it gets too dark, I'll be your light. Be your light. I'll be your light. If it gets too dark, yeah, I can carry all that you've got. Two heavy hearts is not a lot. I will put out all of the fire. We stumble and fall, and it's not a lie that I die. I can't hide what this is. Yeah, I keep drowning in those blue eyes, and you can tell me all of your lies. I will put out all of the fire if it gets too dark.